Hey Kylie, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing good. Tell me a little bit about yourself.
I'm senior Jacobs. I just turned 18 a little while ago. I'm definitely interested in medicine. I'm pretty organized. I kind of have an issue with other people organizing things that I've organized myself, so
I noticed that closet.
I'm a little too overly organized sometimes, but I'm pretty responsible and I'm very respectful when it comes to dealing with patients, and I'm pretty professional.
So that's good to know.
Yeah.
That's what we're looking for here. So.
Okay, that's good.
You want me to tell you a little bit about what what I
yeah,
do here?
What do you do on a normal day?
So athletic training is kind of split up into 6 different domains. And the first one is prevention, and there's clinical evaluation and diagnosis, there's immediate care, there's treatment, rehabilitation, and reconditioning, organization and administration, and then there's professional responsibilities. So with those 6 domains, they're kind of broken up even more. But basically I'm here in case the athletes get hurt, for the acute onset type of injuries on the field, evaluations, diagnoses, treatment and care, and with that there's a lot of paperwork. And then even for the not so acute injuries, tendonitis and things like that, we kind of treat all of that in here.
So you treat all of it, and then stuff that isn't able to be handled here is taken elsewhere?
Correct.
So you have references like Dr. Kogan, for example, where you'll send people to him. Okay.
The role of the athletic trainer, you build relationships with different. Correct.
Okay.
You build relationships with many different people and with different backgrounds and qualifications to be able to provide the best care for the athlete.
Okay. All right. So, is the position new, the internship, or is it more of something that someone does once a year, or?
It's a pretty new position.
Okay.
We are interviewing for this position.
Right.
Well, is it something that you'd be interested in?
Yeah, well, during high school I did the D300 internship program, so I did athletic training for a while, and I really liked it. I like the sport. I like different sports. I don't really enjoy some sports as much as others, but it's good to see a variety of different sports, and then it's also good to get a variety of different medical fields. So, I interned at Dr. Koga's office, and I've interned here at Jacobs. So, I don't know. I'm pretty qualified for the internship because I already really know certain parts of the job better than other people would. Because I've done it for 2 years, so I enjoyed it.
Yeah,
it was good. It was a good experience.
I'm happy to hear that. You had a good experience here. What are your strengths and weaknesses?
I'd probably say a big strength is keeping things very organized. Paperwork is probably one of the good parts of being organized. I can get a little bit crazy sometimes with paperwork, where when new sports comes in and new seasons change and everything like that. I see a weakness is probably time management, being able to manage with where I'm going, where to balance between work, school, and an internship. But I'm definitely working on it. It's I do my schedule a few weeks ahead now, so that I know which days I have open to do what things. And
I think that's a good idea.
Yeah, it can be difficult sometimes, but once I get it managed, it's not too bad.
With your previous experience here, what did you find challenging?
I would say the most challenging part would definitely be dealing with the students who don't necessarily respect you as a student trainer. So they see you more as just another random student rather than actually treat you the same as an athletic trainer would be treated. So they treat, it's not necessarily bad, but sometimes it's just a little bit over the top, where they'll be like, oh, massage me here, just things that are inappropriate.
And how do you handle that?
Tell them no, and usually to get out. If they don't need anything, they shouldn't be in here creating chaos and taking up space when other people need stuff, because it's really confusing when everyone's in here and then we don't know who needs what or who got here first, and so if they're in here, it's just unnecessary.
Okay. Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
In 5 years, I hope to be off to medical school. I'm not sure which one I'll choose yet. I haven't even looked into them just yet since I'm only going to college now, but in 5 years I really hope to be settled, and then maybe I'll stay in the same town as the medical school that I choose to go to forever. I'm not sure, but hopefully in medical school.
So what do you see yourself contributing here?
I definitely help with organization. I'll definitely help keep things clean, and when we're not dealing with patients in the training room, I can definitely just do random things that will eventually make everything a lot nicer here. I can help with the overflow. Usually there's like a rush around 3 o'clock when practices start going, and with taping or icing or stim. So I know like a few little things, but they're not so little when you put them all together, like the taping and the first aid and the stim, and knowing what to do with ice and taping ice. Just like it knocks off a few minutes from each other person that has to see the trainer.
That sounds really good. So why do you want to work here?
I would prefer to work here because I went to high school here, so I already have kind of background with the school, and I know a lot of the students. I don't know so many of the students, considering a lot of them are coming after. I've already been here for 4 years, so the freshmen and sophomores I don't know as well, but the juniors the juniors going to be the seniors, I know pretty well. I've seen them before in here, and I have a pretty good relationship with not younger kids, but around kids my age. And I definitely want to work here because it's familiar. You know, it's nice to be somewhere where you have already been here, so you already know the area. So you know where everything is.
You know what you're getting yourself into.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Who are the primarily people that I'd be working with?
Me.
Just you? Is there other interns?
Our team doctor is Dr. Kogan.
Okay.
Probably some of the physical therapists that we work with, but
I haven't met any of them.
yeah, me here.
Primarily you?
Correct.
Okay.
And then the athletes, of course.
Alright. Sounds like a pretty good job.
As long as we get along, I guess things will work out.
Are you a Cubs fan?
I am.
Uh-oh.
Thank you so much for your time.